Hi friends, I'm Juan here, up with the Summerween lifestyle and fandom realness. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Before we get started, please go and hit that like button. It really just help out with that vicious algorithm. And subscribe if you haven't already, it's free. Y'all, today I'm bringing you something that I actually did not think I was going to be doing this year. And that is participating in picking up some items from the Summerween collection at Bath & Body Works. Because I'm a rewards member, I do get the emails. And I did see one email that they were going to have a 1 day only sale. And I was like, excuse me? And I knew for a fact that was my opportunity to jump in. And there was this very weird thing that happened where I'm trying to order ahead because I see this early in the morning on Saturday, right? And it's a Saturday that I'm going to go see Superman in IMAX in Times Square. So I'm on the app and I'm trying to upload my information. Then for some reason there's an error where it wasn't recognizing the shipping address. And I was like, what is going on? I'm doing in-store pickup. And so this bug does not fix itself. It goes on and perpetuates. And I was like, well, fine. I'm going to go to see this movie because I saw it at a matinee, at 1 p.m. And then afterwards, if I have time, I'll just go to the Bath & Body Works in person and just see what I can get, and just get what I basically needed, which is just some hand soap. Because believe it or not, your boy does run out of stuff and sometimes does not replace it right away. So I think I was using hotel soap to wash my hands. So I need to see what I can go ahead and get. Not all the things, but just some basic things, right? Well, come to find out that sale was actually being honored in store as well. And I go ahead and saw the advertisement for it. I'll put up a thing here so you can see what I'm talking about. Can you believe it? That was such a great discount. And on top of that, I had a couple of coupons that you can pile on. And this is the best thing about being a rewards member with Bath & Body Works is that you can just keep piling on and piling on the discounts. So there will be a little bit of math in this video, but it's just to show how great of a discount I end up getting overall. So let's go ahead and get into what I got. This little sucker is heavy. And it's double bagged too. I'm going to start with the necessities. Starting with this mahogany teakwood hand soap that is the foam. These are the only kind that I really like. Gel is just too ooey gooey for me. I don't like the feeling of it. So I only get the foaming hand soap. And this has fragrances of rich mahogany, black teakwood, and dark oak. This is a staple scent I like to get from them. I've gotten it as a 3-wick candle for my room several times. And it really honestly reminds me of the fragrance in Abercrombie & Fitch, believe it or not. So it is that woodsy smell, that musky smell that has a little spice to it that does make me reminisce of times working at Abercrombie & Fitch years ago. So it does smell a little bit like Fierce. So this is your poor man's Fierce. So this will be the hand soap we use right now. Bae does not like a lot of sweet, sugary scents. It gives them a headache. So I said, okay, well, let me think in those terms initially when it comes to buying something. So that way there's something we both can use. We're going to start using this right now. Next one I ended up picking up was this eucalyptus mint. Now this is my jam. I love it so much. It honestly reminds me of my mom's house growing up. She always loved having eucalyptus in the bathroom, and it's just a great way. Not only does it look aesthetically pleasing to have a nice bushel of eucalyptus, super cute, very spa-like, right? But the scent is very soothing as well. And mint has that freshness to it as well. So I think this is a wonderful combination. So I think after the teakwood, we're going to go ahead and start using this. And this has notes of the fresh mint, the crisp eucalyptus, and sweet clary sage. So all wonderful. Definitely something that I want to keep in my rotation going forward. Okay, so we have those out of the way. So now we're going to get into the things that they had dropped for their Summerween collection. Now they have brought back some staples like vampire blood. Now I only got one thing of the vampire blood, and it was this antibacterial hand gel. And it's the standard red, blood red, ooh, with this little cute back design. And honestly, it is the artwork that draws you in. That's okay, the pretty packaging, that amplifies the product. But I still think this is a great smell. It's like a berry. I really enjoy it, and like this is why this is kind of a fan favorite, and they do have refills for this if you get like the hand soap. I did end up picking up Girlfriend, which I love. The packaging itself is really not that inspiring. It's very generic, but it has the bats here. There's like a ghost in the background, you know. So I kind of fear about the commodification of Summerween and seeing everything like being at home and everything when people are doing their hunts, and it's just like when capitalism grabs onto a trend and pushes it out there for like the masses to get into, you know, it kind of takes away from what at core value means to be celebrating Summerween, which is finding decor or other pieces that are able to help amplify the sense of spookiness even when it's freaking hot outside, but not for like ceramic or like plastic, a lot of resin, plastic, things that are just gonna be in the landfill. And I know that this is like definitely adding to the problem, but you can reuse these, right? You can reuse this and put something else in it, so it doesn't have to go to waste or like added to the waste, you know. But you have to be conscious about doing that, right? Conscious consumerism. So while I love the idea of like companies jumping on the Summerween bandwagon, it's also just an excuse for overconsumption for some people. And so when I see the height of people really like, oh, I have to do a huge haul of this or that or whatever, it's like, where is the clarity here? You know, especially for people who I see doing hot hunts for Target. Okay, listen, when they had rolled back their support for DEI way before, you know, this president was installed or whatever, it really is a slap in the face to people who had, in good faith, developed a lot to get their product out there, you know. And we're seeing like a company not support them. Target is not your friend, so I'm going to still continue to encourage you not to shop at Target. Okay, I know they might have some cute stuff and you've been a diehard fan for a while, but if you can, get the hell away from Target. They're bastards. So back to this. Not going to a tangent. That may or may not make the video. Who knows? In the back of the bottle, they do have like this fanged mouth here, the teeth, which is really fun. But it does have notes of dark strawberry, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus, whatever the heck that means. You see what I'm talking about? But I do love the smell of this. It's that strawberry that really stands out to me. So really good. And then this is the only one that I really thought fit the theme of Summerween, in the sense that it says ice cream float. So they had a theme where it was like bakery, dessert parlor. What are we doing? I don't know. For me, it really didn't like hit the Summerween note, in the sense that like summer things, like when I think of baking, I think of the fall, you know, or like the holidays, because who's baking? Like, I don't know. It's already hot. Who wants a hot item in their mouth right now? But the packaging is interesting. I don't want to say it's like AI generated, because that would be a falsehood. But it does have a spider there with the eye for ice cream. Notes are a fizzing cola, maple vanilla float, and spooky sugars. They went with this like opaque, you know, purpley pastel color. So I don't know. I still think this does smell good. You definitely get those notes of that sweet vanilla. Not so much the cola, but you know, I'll have to use it sometime later. Next, I ended up getting the candy apple cauldron. This is super cute. I love it. Honestly, I'm a little biased because I love green. That's my favorite color. So anything with this green packaging is going to stand out to me. But also, I'm a huge fan of apple scents. And who doesn't like a caramel apple? Ah, so delicious. It's saying the properties are mysterious green apple, simmering sugar, and crystallized bergamot. Okay. So it does have a good apple scent. You're not really going to smell it like right now in this packaging, but you will be able to smell it with the hand sanitizer. So yes, I did pick this one up. And honestly, it smells like hairspray. Like a specific hairspray as well, like that Aussie hairspray. Who remembers Aussie hairspray? That's what it's giving me. Still very necessary in this dirty ass city. The next I picked up was the pumpkin carving. Now, obsessed with this, of course, because it's classic Halloween colors, the black, the orange. I love this shade of orange. It definitely makes you think of pumpkin pie. So delicious. And I love the artwork of the black pumpkin there, glowing There's an orange heart there, which that doesn't make sense, but okay. And it still continues with that doily theme, the Victorian frame and whatnot. Now this one has notes of freshly carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, and smooth brown sugar. So delicious. Huge fan, and I'm glad I was able. Probably should have gotten more of these, to be honest, but the rate of how much I use these, not to say like, you know, I don't wash my hands every day here at home, right? But it's not getting like overtly used to where I need to have a huge stockpile of them. And there's no pressure to use this right away, right? We have a couple months between now and October. So in October, this definitely would be great to put out. I also got it in the hand sanitizer form. Oh, yes, love it. It is pumpkin spicy, but it does smell closer to like actual pumpkin pie, which is insane. I'm loving that. And then for all the book lovers out there, there's this one called Leather Bound Pages. Now this is a fall scent that has soft worn leather, ink stained pages, and cozy vanilla. For me, the warm vanilla is really gonna be the one that takes over. This artwork is really cute too. It has the books here, and it has this diamond pattern in the back, and then we have the fall leaves. And you're like, yeah, I just want to crack open a good book and just relax. The Burr months are my favorite months out of the year because that is really when you can hunker down and like just be cozy in your own space. Summer, not a fan. For someone like me who has a little bit extra, I'm just speaking for myself, like I sweat a lot. So involuntarily, I think working out, you know, that's voluntary sweating, but just existing and sweating is not fun. And spring, my allergies just go crazy. So with all the pollen, so really those burn months are what I'm looking forward to out of the year. And I thought that was like a really fun new concept. So I'm glad that they brought something different this year. They did have this other flavor called Book Loft. So again, in the same theme. I'm not sure the difference. I don't know what happened. I got in there and I was just like trying to like remember what I had on my original list. And I was like gonna go for that. And I had a basket, so no one really actually approached me to see if I needed help with anything. And basically, I'm not a person that likes to be bothered anyway when I go into the store. I'll greet you and then leave me to my own devices because I'm spending money. Don't worry. I'm trying to see if I can get a good smell of this, but I'm only smelling the alcohol right now, so it's not going to work. But it exists, and I knew I liked it for a reason. Another one I picked up was the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. This smells so good, and it's really sugary and sweet. So that's why I didn't get it in the hand foam soap version, because it would just be too sweet for my partner. But this one for sure is delicious. It has that sugary marshmallow smell. The pumpkin spice is just light underneath it. So good. And it's just like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for all the pumpkin spice goodness coming to the fall, and the hot chocolate with the freaking amazing marshmallow. Oh my gosh, making my mouth water. Then I ended up getting the standard pumpkin apple. This is delicious. It just makes you think of being out in the apple orchard, picking up apples, having apple cider. So good. I was happy to see that they actually do have like hand moisturizers as well. The pomegranate and blackberry one, and this just smells so good. You really need, like in those cold months, something to moisturize your hands, because people, your hands be looking nasty, okay? Cracked, just dry, not cute. Please moisturize. Do yourself a favor and drink plenty of water. But this has such a very soothing berry scent to it, and just so good. And I actually got this for my partner so that way they can use it, because again, they don't like a lot of sugary sweet stuff, but I thought this would be like a happy medium for them. And then finally there was a sweet cinnamon pumpkin here. This is delicious. This is also a moisturizer. Obviously got this for myself. And it's just a very extra spicy pumpkin spice scent, if that makes sense. It's very spice forward, and that is due to the cinnamon. But at the end of the day, smell is subjective. Your nostrils might not be picking up on the same things that my nostrils are picking up on. And then the final item I have to share with you is this adorable ghostie holding a jack-o'-lantern. Aw, he is so freaking cute. I love this. Y'all know I like jack-o'-lanterns due to the Headless Horseman. This was super cute. They had so many different kinds you can get, of course. They had that witch frog one. They had a black cat. They just had really cute ones. So, but because I already own like the hearse from last year, I also was keeping in mind not doing too much. I think this will look great on that Nightmare Before Christmas loungefly that I got. Super cute. So I think this will pair with it just nicely. Also, this little baby does glow. Aww. Look at them. I love that. Okay, let's do some quick math here. So these foaming hand soaps usually go for $7.95 a piece, and I got 7 of them. Without tax, it would be coming to $55.65. Then we have the hand sanitizers for $1.95 a piece, and I got 8 of them, which is $15.60 before tax. Then I got the little ghost here, and he came out to $9.95. So before any of the discounts, the total would come out to $81.20. But during the sale, the hand soaps were discounted to $3.25 a piece, and the hand sanitizers were just $1. And then on top of that, I was able to apply a 20% discount, as well as a free item coupon worth $9.99, which I applied to this ghosty, so he's virtually free, leading to a total discount of $58.20. Oh my gosh. The final total with taxes was only $26.83. So this to me was quite the steal. It was a really good sale, and it was really a testament to like good things happening to those who wait. We know that FOMO is real. There were so many good things that I wanted. There were other plugins that I wanted, like they had this coffin one with the bats coming out of it. It's so cute. I think it was like $265 to $275 for this massive candle holder that is ghoulishly divine. Like, it's so freaking cute. But at the end of the day, I just don't have space for it. I already have pushed my luck with the 3 candle holders that I've bought in the past already. Also, they have this really cute cosmetics holder that was just like screaming Monster High vibes. Like, I was loving it, but I just don't need it. It's adorable though. So if those appeal to you, you know, they're there and they're ready for you. Comment down below which item was your favorite. Are we twinning on any of these? Let me know. A huge thank you to all my subscribers. Your support means the world to me. Please continue to like, comment, and share this video with someone you think that might like it. Also, be sure to have that bell notification set to all so you're notified for future videos like this one. You can also connect with me on Instagram. There you'll go ahead and see things that you don't see here on YouTube, and you can have a conversation with me. I'm so open to making new friends. So if you see me online and I'm chronically online, send me a hey, and we'll have a nice chat. And I love connecting with all of you. I hope you've been having a wonderful summer this far. I was able to go ahead and see Superman this past weekend. It was so good, and I really encourage you to see it in theaters if you haven't already, because that should be seen on the big screen. It was a wonderful palate cleanser to Jurassic World Rebirth. Fortunately, not even Jonathan Bailey could save that film for me, and I'm so looking forward to getting together with friends to go ahead and see Fantastic Four: The First Steps, with our boy Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. So with that, be safe, tell someone that you love them, because tomorrow is never promised, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!